do a meet the horses. It's going to be a 2-part. In this episode, it's just going to be the riding horses.
Yep.
So we're starting off with Ronnie. And
The big uns.
He is our not wanting to cooperate. He's our Welsh Cob Section D, and he's 14 hands high.
He's 18. We've had him since he was 10. So we've had him for 8 years. So he's very special. He's the longest. We've had him the longest out of all of our equines. Hey, Annie.
So he was bought to shear so that I could just plod around on him, and Anika learned to ride on him when she was 14.
So I'm 21 now, so it's been a long time for me riding Ronnie.
22 next month, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Oni. He's a very lazy boy. He loves jumping. When he goes out, he does get excited, but most of the time, he just likes to plod around. His favorite thing is food and naps.
Cuddles.
And cuddles.
Cuddles.
He's like, no.
Such a special horse. Like, he looks us in the eye. If you look at him, he'll just look you straight in the eye. He has an amazing, amazing nature. He's the kindest soul ever. He's looked after me through my arthritis, my knee replacements. He's just looked after me the whole time. He's looked after Anika when she learnt to ride, and he's the most special boy ever.
He is. Hey, Eddie. This is Tony. He wants to go home. He's had a little ride. He had his feed, and he wants to go back to the paddock now.
So I think we'll do that. We're going to pop him in the stable anyway, get him off the grass for a bit. So we'll go and get horse number 2, eh?
Good boy, Eddie. Maisy has stayed remarkably clean since our last vlog. Mum has just trimmed her mane, so she's looking very, very smart. Yeah, so this is Maisy, aka, if she'd look, who? Oh, his famous cross-drawing. We spoke about that in the last video. So what's happened is Jerry has gotten the feed, and she hasn't, so she's a little bit upset about that. Hey Moo, you can wait, Maisy, until after we've talked about you. Yes, about you, Moo. Yes, so Maisy.
Sorry, we're boring you,
yeah,
Maisy.
Moo.
It's all about you, darling.
So Maisy, aka Moo Moo, we've had her since she was 12, and she's 16 now. So still acts like she's 12, and sometimes acts like she's 8. But we've had her for 4 years. When I first Maisy, back up, Moo. Back, Maisy, back. Okay.
This is typical Maisy.
Typical Moo Moo. So when I first got her, my ambition for her was to do show hunter, a little bit of dressage, not really show jumping. I just wanted to be nice, controlled jumping. She's an amazing jumper. She has beautiful rhythm. She gets a bit hot. But we ended up, she had a few injuries. She had
numerous injuries, one after the other.
Before we had her, she broke her leg twice. With her, she's done a tendon, a ligament, cellulitis. So her jumping days are a little bit lower. So just got her just to have fun on. Like, she does flat work, she does a little bit of jumping. We're going to start getting into jumping soon, which I'm excited about. But yeah, she's the paddock clown. She's so silly, and she's the boss of everyone. Typical mare. Yeah, but she's a darling girl, Mumu. She's the best girl, and yeah, she is 17 hands, and is a off-the-track thoroughbred. Hey Moo! We talked about that in the last vlog. She does this all the time if she's waiting for a feed. So on that note, we're gonna go over to our next big horse, Jerry, do our introduction, and then they're gonna get their feed, okay, Maze? You're gonna get your feed soon. And Oni over in the stable is gonna get his feed, looking very sorry for himself. But yeah, this is my Maisy Mumu. Yeah, it's a Maisy Mumu. Oh, one more thing. Her favorite thing in the whole entire world is ear scratches. So yeah, she's already bowing inside her ears like this. She loves it so much. It's her favorite thing in the whole world. Hey Moo! You love it. Yeah. That's Maisy's thing. Good girl. Alright, we'll go over to Jerry now and talk about Dear Dear. Hey Moo! Oh, she goes so sicky once I scratch her ears. Hey Moo, you remember you love me sometimes. Good girl. Alright, let's go see Jerry. this is Jerry. He is a standard bred. His nickname is Jer Bear. Hey Jer Bear! He is 19 years old, so he's our oldest big horse. He's 16'3", so he's a big boy. Tiny bit smaller than Maisy, but he's a nice big boy. So he used to do some racing with the what's it called now? The
Sulky, harness racing.
Harness racing. So he used to do that, and we only got him basically was because Maisy is very attached to Ronnie, and so if we ever took Ronnie out, Maisy would get so upset. So we got Jerry as like a paddock mate / a hacking horse, so I take him out on hacks and stuff. It's funny, we got him for like the family horse, like if someone wanted to ride, we'd put them on Jerry. But he's actually one of the spookiest boys, so he's not really meant for beginners. But yeah, he's a goof. He's so silly. He's got the best nature. He's the kindest boy. His ears are falling off, Jerry. There you go. He's just the best boy. Hey, Jer Bear. Love him to pieces. Hey, Jer. So now you know what that banging is. Maisy, like I said, the paddock clown. But yeah, so now we've introduced you to all our big horses. We're going to show you what we feed them and give them their dinner. So I've just given Jerry his 1 kg of Speedy Beat. Speedy Beat's really good because it helps him put on the weight. It's got loads of fiber, and it's also really good if a horse is prone to colicking. It's really good to like help prevent it and stuff, which Jerry has colicked in the past. So it's a really good feed to give him a lot of to help him put the weight on. It's also really good for him. Maisy usually gets some, but we forgot to film her breakfast this morning, so she already got her Speedy Beat. Her weight's pretty good at the moment, so she's not really having any, except for that little bit this morning. So now we have to soak Jerry's Speedy Beat. We've got to soak it for 10 minutes, so I'll just go add some water to it. So this stuff is really important to soak it in enough time because it will expand to like double the size. So you can never ever give your horse Speedy Beat with it dry because the little flakes expand and that can harm them, make them colic. Even though I said this feed's good for not colicking, but as long as you feed it correctly. So it needs lots of water. There's like actual measurements on the bag and stuff. But we've just gotten used to how much he needs now because he has this so often. So I've just got in the water in Jerry's feed. Now we have to leave it for 10 minutes until it's all soaked up. And what I usually do is set an alarm on my phone just because it's easier to remember. So yeah, we'll see you in 10 minutes when the Speedy Beat is soaked. So Speedy Beat is soaked. If you have a look at it, it really reminds me of mince, which is kind of gross. But yeah, so this is all soaked up. It looks a lot different to the flakies. So now this is all soaked. I'm gonna add everything else. So Jerry and Maisy both get a big scoop of chaff. It's just lucerne chaff for them. Scoop for Momo. Scoop for Jer Bear. And Ronnie has decided he doesn't like this chaff. So we already soaked Ronnie's earlier. This is this really sad bucket here because his weight is perfect at the moment. He can't have any extra calories. So he gets that really small, tiny feed. So we would just give him like a handful of chaff. We would just give him a handful of chaff, but he doesn't like it, so he just has a tiny bit of the speed. Give Ronnie that tiny bit just so we can get all of his goodies to him, so he gets like his minerals and what you're about to see that he needs. So next, this is our big bag of minerals. They all get the same amount. Right, I'll show you. It is Equilibrium minerals mix, so it's just all the minerals they need without any extra stuff or anything. They all get one big scoop, very big scoop. There we go. Roll that back up. Next, we've got this stuff for Jerry. This is green lipped mussel powder. It does smell like fish, which is kind of gross. But it's really good for Jerry because he's got arthritis, so it really helps his joints and stuff. It's really good because only Jerry gets it, and because it's fishy, Maisy doesn't like it, so it kind of helps her not steal his food. But we still usually have to end up holding Maisy if we're in the paddock because she tries to steal everyone's. So this is how much Jerry gets, one big scoop. I always try and spread it as much as I can because it's a really strong flavour. So I make sure to mix it around. And it's got the omega-3s in it, omega-3s. So it's really good for him. Do it up. And now something we've just moved on to recently. It's in this bottle, but I'll show you the container. So this is Dynavite. It is like we've only just gone to it now. It's amazing. So basically it's really good for their gut. And so basically we got it for Jerry because he's a little stress ball. So this reduces stress and stuff. We also got it for Ronnie because he has little bumps on his skin. So it's really good to help his system with it, to fight it. And since we fed them, they just shine like a mirror. Like, they're so shiny. And we've also noticed them fasting a lot more. So it shows that it's really getting their digestive system working. So we just got it in this bottle here, so it's easier. Got their little names on it. Give it shaky shake before we use it. When we first got it, we gave Jerry quite a lot of it, the highest dose for his de-stress. And that really worked. He stopped kicking his bucket, which he does, and he got a lot more relaxed because when we moved to the grazing, he was really like nervous and stuff. So now they all just get the maintenance dose. So I just get 60 mils a day. Oops. Go. So that's why Ronnie needs his little feed so he can get all of the goodies. Go. Or Maisy. Because Maisy, like we said in this vlog earlier, Maisy's a paddock clown. Sometimes she takes it to the next level when the sugars start coming up in the grass. So this is just what we give Maisy, Microbiome. It's really natural, it's really good. It's just for when the sugars get really high, because it's summer at the moment, she gets a little bit crazy Maisy. So this just helps her stay nice and calm. She just gets one little scoop of it, just once a day. If she was really grass affected, you can give it to them twice a day, morning and night, but she's okay at the moment, so I actually think we might be able to stop it soon. She's a bit of a calm down now. So that's what they all get fed. Also when we're feeding out, we give Ronnie, the bottle's a bit munted because I left it out in the rain, but this is Hippo Health. So Ronnie has a little pink nose. So you just put it in a handful of his feed and give it to him, and it makes sure he doesn't get sunburnt. So it's really good. It's actually working, which is cool. So I'll put it, he's already had it this morning, so I'll put it back down there. And now just have to mix them up, add some water to Maisy's because she's just got chaff in there, and then I'll go get them their feeds.
days since we filmed this vlog, and we forgot to do an outro, so this is it. Christmas Eve for us tomorrow.
Exciting.
So when this vlog comes out, it will be Christmas Eve in New Zealand. And I realise for a lot of you it won't be. We're the first country, aren't we, in the world to get Christmas?
We're lucky.
So yeah, guys, thanks for your support, and
have a very good Christmas. I hope you guys get good gifts and have really good family time, because that's what it's all about, is family.
Yep, it's more about family time than presents, but you know,
especially for us this year. Me and Mum haven't gotten each other anything.
No,
so.
we've got each other nothing. We haven't even got a tree this year in the caravan, and we're still smiling and we're still happy, and it just shows you that you don't even need. I mean, I do miss a tree, but yeah, you don't need presents. It's always been with our family about getting together and having yummy food and just spending special time. So guys, have a good Christmas, and we'll see you next week in our next vlog. It'll be part 2 about the horses, introducing you guys. So yeah, Merry Christmas!